Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. In my series on the income tax cases, the case which I am going to discuss today is Topworth Urja and Metal Limited versus the Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been decided by Raipur ITAT and the matter has been reported in 99 ITR at page number 233. The judgment of this case is 27th May 2022. Friends, in this case, there is a very limited issue, and the issue is like this. In this particular case, the assessee didn't file its return of income either under section 139 subsection 1 or section 153A. Because the assessee didn't file its return under section 139 subsection 1, there was a search on the assessee, and the assessee also did not file its return under section 153A. The balance sheet of the assessee was showing some income near about 112 crores, and the addition was made accordingly. The taxes was not paid by the assessee in this particular case. When the assessment was made, the assessee filed its income tax CIT appeal. And when this appeal was filed, when this appeal came for hearing, the CIT appeal dismissed the appeal in limine by saying that the assessee has not filed its income tax return and has not paid the advance taxes. There are two cases which come under section 249 subsection 4. The first case is that when the assessee has filed its income tax return, in that case there is a condition that for filing the CIT appeal, the taxes should be paid before that on the returned income. The second condition is that when the assessee has not filed its return of income, in that case whatever the taxes are to be paid on the income, that taxes should be paid before filing the CIT appeal. It means that CIT appeal can entertain the appeal only when the taxes are paid. But there is a proviso in section 249 subsection 4 that in case when the return has not been filed by the assessee and the advance taxes has not been paid by the assessee, then the CIT appeal can forego this condition of depositing the advance tax if the assessee proves that there were reasonable reasons for not depositing the tax. But it should be on the request of the assessee, but natural. The assessee should make request to the CIT appeal that please consider our appeal, and there were sufficient reasons why the assessee has not deposited the tax. But in this particular case, the CIT appeal, without considering the reasons for not depositing the tax, dismissed the appeal in limine. Meaning thereby that the appeal was dismissed at the face that the taxes has not been paid. That's why the assessee was before the Raipur ITAT, and when the Raipur ITAT heard the matter, the ITAT said that there is a proviso in section 249 subsection 4 which is applicable in the case when the assessee has not filed the return and the advance taxes has not been paid. So in that particular case, if the assessee has made an application to the CIT appeal that this non-deposit of the tax is explained by the assessee and the sufficient cause has been explained by the assessee to the CIT appeal, then in that particular case CIT appeal has to consider those reasons and causes given by the assessee. So without disposing of those reasons or the causes given by the assessee to the CIT appeal, the CIT appeal cannot dismiss the appeal in limine. So the Raipur ITAT reverted the matter back to the CIT appeal for reconsidering the appeal and by appreciating the reasons which have been given by the assessee for not depositing the taxes before filing the appeal. Friends, this is a very limited issue and I think that I am able to clear you the situation that how the CIT appeal should consider those cases in which the return has not been filed and the advance taxes has not been paid. So in that particular case, if the assessee comes to the CIT appeal and shows the reasons why the taxes has not been paid, then the CIT appeal has first to dispose of that application before dismissing the whole appeal in limine. Friends, in this particular case, my point is that it was a very welcome judgment on the part of the Raipur ITAT, but the section 249 subsection 4 is very unique. It penalizes the assessee who has filed the return, because if the assessee has filed the return and has not paid the taxes, then in that situation the CIT appeal does not have the power to forego the reasons for not depositing the tax. But in case if the assessee has not paid the taxes, if the assessee has not deposited the return and has not paid the advance tax, then in that case the CIT appeal can forego the reasons for not depositing the tax. So there is a irony in these two situations, meaning thereby that if the assessee has filed the return, then it loses the right to apply to the CIT appeal for not depositing the tax. But if the assessee has not filed the return and not paid the taxes, then he can go to the CIT appeal. So this irony should be removed by the legislature. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Top Worth Urja and Metal Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. Thank you, friends.